Hey guys, I got a video for you guys. I am going to be doing my nails. Now, I was going to leave them off for a while, but I cannot stand not having nails on, which I usually try not to soak off a lot or change my sets a whole lot due to the fact that, you know, it's not really healthy for your nails, and I don't see any reason why to, because I usually just do a lot of infills. But I want to use polygel. I wanted to do acrylic and I wanted to do polygel, but I really couldn't make my mind up which one I wanted to do, which I have cut them all back. They still have a little product on them from the last set. I smashed my thumb the other day, and lo and behold, I cracked part of my nail because I smashed it pretty hard in the car door. So that was another reason why I took the nails off, just to check my nail, make sure that it wasn't like disaster. But anyways, I filed them all down, soaked my set off. I filed it all the way down to where it wouldn't take very long to soak them off. That way it's not as harsh. But I'm going to be using, I think I'm going to use the Gelike Polygel because I've not used it in a while. My clear has leaked out. I don't know how it got out from the inside of the jar or the bottle, but it has. So I have literally got to clean this mess up. So I'm just going to go around the lid, and I don't know how it did this. I don't know how it leaked out inside of it. I thought they were sealed really good, but evidently they're not. Somehow. Or, you know, I think maybe when I set them up inside of my cabinet that it just kind of seeped out. I'm assuming. But I'm going to clean all this up and I will be back, guys. Alright, so now I am just using these dual forms. Now this makes me nervous, as you all know. I'm not really crazy about dual forms, mainly because I usually like to sculpt mine out, but I thought maybe I would give it a try again and see how well I do with it. Now you want to make sure there's no air bubbles in your polygel, because that can happen when you're using dual forms, and you want to make sure that it is super thin. Now I don't like so much as to get so close to the edges, mainly because when you push down on polygel it squeezes out of it. So I try to keep mine mainly in the middle, and I just work on it as I put it on. You do not want to use a lot of alcohol. You can use any kind, whether it's 50%, 75%, or 99%. You do not want a soaked brush. You want it to be a little on the dry side, especially if you're using clear, because clear will turn like white streaks on top of it if you're not careful. I'm just patting it to make sure that it's even all the way around. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to clean my brush here. And I'm just going to be using the Chris Trio Base Gel. I'm going to turn my lamp around here so that way it doesn't cure my gels. This base gel is super thick. Alright, so now that I've got them cured, I'm just going to start about right here. So now I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to kind of hold that there for a second, and I'm going to make sure this poly gel is not under my nail. I'm just taking some alcohol and going back underneath these. You want to use alcohol. You don't want to use the acetone because it turns it kind of white looking. Which, I mean, it turns kind of off white looking anyways when you start filing it. But those C curves actually did really well. I'm actually kind of shocked with it right now. Alright. So let me put this over here. But I got these on AliExpress mainly for my acrylic, and I thought, you know, you can use them for your polygel. But you have to do it as soon as it comes out, like while it's still kind of warm and soft. Right there is perfect. And then it gives you that natural C curve. You got to make sure that it's completely even. Like that. That's how they fit. They come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in a thing. And I think it was only like $1.27. So when you're done, you just take that off and voila, like look how pretty. Of course I had to fix this because see I got more polygel on this side. But yeah, those are nice. Alright. Which also you can do the same as well with your pinching tool, just as well, like this. You can do the same. Just leave your pinching tool on. Kind of squeeze it a little bit. Give it that curve. That works just as well. I like to do this too. Alright, so when we're done, I will be curing these for the full amount of time. Polygel, I like to cure anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes, just to make sure that it's fully cured. And I'm just getting everything, this alcohol, and I'm just mopping underneath it, like I said, taking that tacky layer off. Because I'm always afraid about getting it on my skin, so. I'll show you something I got in the mail too. I might have already showed you guys. I just wanted to show you could do just the same. It's harder to do on this hand than it is. There it goes. There. That is awesome. Alright. So it has stayed in place, and I'm going to cure now. And that is what that looked like so far. So let me do my other hand and I'll... Alright, so I am going to be taking my Model 1's 100/180 grit file. I've got acetone on it already, so I'm just going to go on the sides. Alright guys, so that is the finished look after being filed. I didn't buff over these yet, but I will do that. But I just wanted you to see what they look like. I did have to fix a couple of them because the one thing I noticed about these dual forms that I use, the copper dual forms, whenever you apply the dual forms flat to the nail on the back part like this, the edge is really thin, so when you go to file it, it literally like just took it off. So I had to refill in this one, this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, anyways, that's alright though. That's not a problem for me. Me personally, I think the next time I use those, I'll come down a little lower and just build the back part myself instead of using the dual forms. That's the one thing that I don't like about dual forms, and I'll show you one other thing that I don't like. I feel like if you don't get it completely flat, maybe it was this one, it's a little hollow like right through there where it didn't get like enough poly gel, and that's fine. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. I did have to fix this one too, and as you can see, it does have a little bit of a crack in it right here where it was too thin, so that has to be fixed as well. See, it just came right off. So yeah, those are kind of things that you might want to look out for, like places for like cracks from being too thin. Easy fixes though, just, you know, have to apply a little more and cure it. The good thing about polygel is that you can apply more over top of polygel because it adheres to itself. But yeah, as far as the polygel itself, I like this polygel. It does take a little bit to cure. It took at least about 3 minutes to fully cure in my lamp, but that could just be my lamp now, guys, because this lamp is getting a little old. I do need to get a new one. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all like this video. Make sure, oh yeah, the polygel is Gelike Polygel, by the way. Really good polygel. I like this. It files really, really soft. So I really like that part. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that it is a little hard to squeeze it out of the bottle. But yeah. Anyways, guys, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button down below. Go ahead and subscribe because it's totally free. Why not? And let's help support one another. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Bye.